Hello people, this is Indible, welcome to Roguetech. It's been quite a while since I played the last mission, some 4 or 5 days. My daughter didn't have school during these days, so it's going to take a while to get back in. Actually, we've gone from 107.8 to 185. Well, 108.5. So we've got to fix some violations, namely sensor recons now conflict with active probes, and we very much want to keep the active probe going here, so we're just taking it from the Archer and putting it into the Whitworth, this sensor recon, as the Whitworth just carries a basic sensor, so we're good in here. And just no, we didn't get, as I actually haven't looked very much at this stuff before getting in, but I think the Vulcan had tracker sensors and we're just using this one as a spare mech right now. So off you go, and we get you into the Archer, as it's going to be better than basic sensors for us. So this being done, we'll have 1 day of refits to go through, and we'll be able to drop back into action, perhaps with the B team, as we still have some 4 days fatigue to go through still. So it's all going to be good. We get into the barracks because the B squad might have some experience. As I said, it's been a while, so I'm not sure where we're at. We got Klist ready, so no use in bringing Jiangxi. Well, depends, we might have to take her, so we might as well give her a bit of guts. So, first mission of the day with the Battalions. Not much going on recently, haven't played much due to my daughter not being in, but we need to improve our land, so in we go. 2 skulls battle. This could get hairy, but okay, so yeah, you are also a missile build, so you go in here. Do we have someone capable of running the gauntlet? That we striker. We can get Klist into the fire starter, and at this point the problem is we don't have enough people to run the vehicles, so we get Mech Warrior into the Whitworth and Barreleye into the Galleon, and this pretty much is it, because we can't get Jiangxi on the sprint, so we'll have to get in like this. So apart from sensors, recon, powered sensors, now counting as probes, I think there haven't been many changes in the past days. Lands-wise, we're already 200 days in. We're good on progress, but we can't do much with the rest of the mechs we have. The Gauntlet and the Archer, they're obviously staying. But the Whitworth, the Firestarter and the Vulcan don't bring much to the lens and should really get subbed as quick as possible. I've taken a look to the storage and sadly we don't have much going in there. We've been all over the place. Well, we're 2 parts away from a Centurion. We could make a Hunchy if we took 2 parts. We can make a Blitzrite if we get 1 part. But these mechs, they're just going to be as lateral movement. They're not going to bring us forward. So the hope here, getting into a 2 skull, is that maybe we find some heavy parts, because that's really what I want you to be. So we got Alice going for us, this is good, and we might want to drop here on the high ground. We were offered the mineral field, but it's not much that will do for us. So what do we see? An Orion, that's great. And the H, well, I think it was the H, we don't see him now. Well, we're going to wait. Let's see what the allies do. We have a Talos for support. It's very good. Yeah. Problem is he's in spawn protection, so you won't be doing much, Panther. And a Fujin as well. I think we do have some Fujin parts. That's an interesting B-tool to have. Let's bring in stealth and clan tech to the table. So yeah, we very much want. Okay, that's artillery. So we got something interesting going on there. That was a Helepolis. Helepolis and Orion would be very good additions to our lens. So actually, a good draw on the Opfa is what we have here. The Fujin goes, but doesn't hit. The Orion.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Firestarter needs to close in.
Got it.
Orders.
And the Gauntlet, we moved into the Ultra 10 configuration, as we very much need some damage to get into our lens composition. We cannot run with the Gauntlet as a support mech any longer. It looks if we stay here, we're still hidden. Well, hidden from the Orion, because the Helepolis can hit us very well. So we'll have to spread a bit. We're taking cover with the Whitworth, presenting ourselves to the Orion. We do have more than 2 mechs. I just had movement, so I'm very well thinking there's reinforcements on the table. We're not able to see them yet, but we've just seen how they moved. The Orion brings 2 energy, 1 ballistic. It's an Orion C, and we actually saw briefly something, so might be a 4. Yeah, he missed. Helepolis missed. So let's see what's the 3rd mech. Another Orion. This is very good for us. So if we go here, we have direct line of sight to the other Orion, but it's not much on a hit perspective. Still, we're going to use it. Damage is damage, after all. So, the galleon we're sending in to just keep the helipolis busy, I think.
Waiting for orders.
Well, might be time for supercharger turn. We very much want to cross the valley and get to the other side with the fire starter.
Yup.
Our rallies aren't doing much, actually, but what can you expect?
Double time. Let's go.
We still don't see the fourth member of this lance. Archer gets their attention. That was the Orion Edge, which brings quite a lot of missiles into the table. So we'll remain hidden here with the Whitworth. We also must close them. That's a good hit on an AC5, so he's bringing AC5 on 2 energies, his Orion C. And we happen to get an obstructed line of sight here, so might as well try it. Not the best chance in the world, but we hit once. Also
Let's move.
some obstructed line of sight here, but better hit chance
10-4.
for the Orion Edge. We even hit a stray shot to the Orion C. And the Fujin starts hitting the Orion Edge good. It also dropped lots of mines, which begs for the question, perhaps we should get going.
I hear ya.
Yeah, we have a blow up chance, very high one. We have whatever we do, we get 6 evasion, so I'm thinking I'd rather take this one here.
Speed, no shooting.
Low chances on the medium lasers, but what can you do? Sorry. Talos starts closing in. This is good for us. Whatever we do, we can't get down from this way, so we'll start getting down the ramp with the Whitworth. Panther just moved, did nothing. Orion Edge tries to hit the galleon. The evasion was good enough. It only hit some missiles. So right now it's time for our big guy to join the party. And we're still only in LRM range. So we pepper the Orion Edge with some Orion C, goes for the fire starter and misses. They're damaging the legs bit by bit.
Yes, Commander.
Gauntlet wants to keep moving. Got a jam, so it's only the attack we're firing. Wanted to help the V-tool to get a good chance, but we didn't hit with attack. So he keeps hitting anyway, and we have a lock which is very much open on the Orion C, which means we're getting in with the galleon. Like, if we're lucky, we might hit the leg again. It's very much done, this leg.
Through volume of fire.
We even got... Yeah, you're going to get wrecked, but
I'm losing armor fast.
usual stuff for
What can I do
us.
for you?
So, can we get into cover? Well, we can if we get the supercharger on. I'm guessing 7 evasion should be excellent, and we actually might want to hit the edge, but we'd be losing. Yeah, I think we're much better going for the seat, as we might hit more leg. He's open, and the Talon should destroy him actually. Well, we got a crit on the engine, he's knocked down, fall damage went into the other torso, he's pretty much open. It'll take some careful planning tearing these 2 legs up. Might actually be much better going for the H. It's actually the H we must preserve. The C is this is a primitive mech, so I'd much rather go for the other one, but we have a very good hit chance. So this one's done. Let's see if we're lucky and we hit the left leg. We do. At this stage, if it were only us, would be good, but Aralis will go madly on this Orion C. So we actually might have. Now we're going for the H. Makes no sense. We only had MRMs and LRMs to sorry, to hit the Orion C, so let's just let the Fujin destroy it. He doesn't, which is quite a surprise if you ask me, but okay, we'll take it. So what do we have here? We have a mech which is going to blow himself if we get him to do its thing. We're just using the machine gun to stress him a bit more. And that's only one part left here. I shouldn't have shot him. This is bad for us. Means we have to keep a lot of parts alive from the Orion. So, if we go in on the left side, we're probably going to blow a lot of pieces. First and foremost, we have to take out the supercharger. And we want to kick one of the legs, no matter which one. We're actually going for forest cover here. So 41 damage on the leg, hopefully. Yeah, we hit left one. Lots of torso hits, shoulder destroyed.
Yeah, critical hit.
I've got your back.
So it's Whitworth time. Can you get a hit? You can. And we're going in with everything because reasons.
That was a critical hit.
This means we can't lose any other part here.
Confirmed.
And we actually will, so not much use in preserving parts here as things are.
I got you.
Just trying to get an angle on our other mechs, but much afraid Yeah. He's going down, which is good. No, not
Ready
yet.
to rock.
Archer gets out of sight from the Helepolis, and we're actually in good range now. Emerald's still not on point,
It's go time.
but okay, that
Target
was
down, Commander.
bad for us. There's still more parts out.
There. Minor damage.
What
Commander.
can you do? Helepolis is just overheating itself. They do have very bad heat management. So right now it's only a matter of closing in and letting him cook himself. Problem is, we don't want to blow our legs in the way, so we're actually moving out first like this. We'll present him with the galleon.
Skipper.
I saw direct line of sight, but we're not taking it. I want to close in, actually.
Talk to me.
So, you keep closing. We have some AMS going for us, but won't matter much. He still shot the latch and the artillery, so he's just closing down now. Can we get? No, we don't happen to get a frontal shot on him. So it's just the Ultra and attack. And we obviously don't hit the head because we don't have the skills yet, but it's all about putting some pressure into the Helepolis right now. So at PT we got ammo blown-ups on both Orions, but still it's 2 parts at least of Orions on the table, so we'll be taking them, we'll be grateful for it. So, another supercharger turn, as we'll get closer, get us closer to
Got it.
a shooting distance. We get, actually we don't get any mine hits on the fire starter, this is most excellent. Pepper him some.
Waiting for orders.
This is bad. So we actually just move and pray. No, we're still not in range here. Neither here, so we just move in, keep hitting him from the side, and actually I'd much rather hit him twice, as I'm not confident I can get a decent hit on him anyway. So I'll be going from the other side here. Even if he manages to
Engaging target.
get the mech going,
Stay
we
still.
still have a turn to hit him. Fujin doesn't hit,
What are your orders, Skipper?
and we actually don't have reinforcements. It just us and the Helepolis now.
Copy that, Commander.
Some MMLs. We shoot him to the side because... Okay, at least we got rid of the shape charge. That's good for us. I wouldn't want to have discovered the bad way that we were facing a mech with shape charge and sniper ammo. So, pepper him. We will. Hit once on the side. We've got another ammo explosion, so it's 3 ammo explosions on this one, which means we're probably just taking 1 part each from the mix. And there won't be much left on the table actually for valuable picks. PT. Had we had the skills, this would probably have resulted in us getting 4 parts at least of Horizons, but still it's 250,000 C-bills, which is good money considering we went here with the beta squad. We take 2 Orion parts, we take the Helepolis part because actually there won't be much here, and yeah, we're actually getting everything here. It's a pity, but what can you do? Tronels can go, the Agra can go, fire control primitives out, heatsinks we have more than enough, primitive cockpits out, sensor primitives out, and the rest we keep because we might actually want to use it someday. So neighbor is doing some house reworks. How surprising, it's been 2 weeks since the last one. Been living in this house for 13 years and I actually think she's done house reworks once every 3-4 months, which is crazy, but that's the way she does. So we should get some, 1-day repairs on the fire starter, and we will wait for our mech warriors to get out of fatigue. Let's see, hopefully the reworks, the houseworks are not too audible for you because they're actually drilling some wall or something. We can get no parts, so wait we will for 4 days. We do have an upgrade going on, so yeah, I know. Everybody out of fatigue from the main squad, which means without further ado we should be thinking what we're doing. Well, that might be a tad too much, but we do have the friendly lands here. What can we do? It's either that or the assassination. And the assassination it is. We go in for all the salvage because Arbiter wants the gauntlet. In the build will be going on the fire starter actually. Mami gets on the archer. Paradise wants to get on the vehicle, so yes, mark on the Whitworth it is. And then we go Paradise on the V2 and Witness on her galleon. Yeah, I know. Requires more firepower, but we go the Archer to act as a mid-shield for us. And we've got the Beta Squad in very much in fatigue, so I'm hoping we can deal with the 2-3 lances we got here one at a time. 2 lances on the assassination objective, one at a time, and we're able to pull this one through. If not, we just bail out, we retreat. There's no shame. There's no sense in fighting losing battles, so depending on what we're facing here, we might want to just get out quickly. 4 parts is good. And facing a 2.5 assassination means the target will bring to the table a medium mech, a very good medium mech, or heavy. So
Command interface initiated.
we got this going for us as well. He should be nearby, but he's on the other side of the dam, obviously. However, we've got... oh, we do have friends here as well. Yeah, 2 lances, 2 support lances for the assassination target, and we very much want to drop... well, we'll drop here. No, we can't. Yeah, we should really start looking if we're able to drop where I want. So, is this still in the map? It is, but we can't. I really want to... oh, we can't drop in this mineral field. This should result in no dead drops. And thus, we give some leeway to our friends.
So lovely.
So, where's the... well, we'll take a look in a second.
There were a beach. I feel a tremor.
So,
Like
you can move.
living beneath the surface.
What do we have here?
And I forgot my beach chair.
A Viper. A Viper would actually be a very good pick. We're 1 part away from getting a full Viper. It's only a 40 toner, but it's clan tech. So, a Raven, a Hunchback 4X. The 4X brought a ghost to the table, if I'm not wrong. And we also see a Thunderbolt. They're actually very close to our friends. Let's see what they brought. 2 line holders, 1 Centurion, 1 Wildworth, and 2 Tonks. We really should help him, I guess. But if both lances, if the supports and the ambushers go for our friends, we actually might want to go for our target. And is the archer our target? It isn't. So actually we've got more than enough in our hands with the support lance and the war criminal. So we play a bit of the waiting game here. Let's see what happens. We want to get down this ramp and start facing the support lands and the actual assassination target. If I'm not wrong, we will get the evac zone here. So depending on how we manage to deal with the supports and the war criminal, we will bail out from here.
For an advantage.
Whitworth exposed its back to the support and the ambushes. This is not good for him. But they actually don't have contact. We see a dervish going for her friends. Well, they probably can deal with a dervish. But that would be if they were actually targeting him. Some artillery missing. So we get back to our position. We'll get drawn to our allies if they do something. Good hits on the dervish. Tank misses mostly. The hunter missed, but it moved away after all. And the line holder hit him pretty well, so they might actually
What can I do for you?
have a chance in here.
Got it.
We start moving with the galleon because we need eyes. The Centurion also moved away.
Commander?
Archer gets going because we have another archer to face. And we actually have it here already. Oh well. What can you do? Do you bring stealth to the table? Or was only... It might only have been an impression from me. I actually thought he was bringing stealth.
Reporting.
Doesn't look like. So 7 evasion is good, and we probably get to see if he brings friends, this archer. He might actually be the only one here, which is good. An 8L. An 8L brings an exile to the table, if I remember it right.
No more short range missiles. Ready for orders.
So, Gauntlet can't get direct line of sight, and we very much want to keep away. We got a lamb, a Phoenix Hawk lamb on the table as well. We'll just keep. Well, if we shoot, we get recoil, so it's actually no use. And we hit once.
I've got your back.
He's lost his evasion, and here we want to put cockpit in, the DNI cockpit in, and the supercharger on, because next turn we might be able to get to go before him with the DNI. So Viper goes for the line holder. It's good. It means the ambushers will probably get going on rallies. Not much of a chance, but it's what we have. So some SRM damage for him. He gets to go now. And ventilation will be bad, but that's what we're here for. Let's see what he brings to the table. Was it MMLs? Well, he only showed the 2 lasers, which makes me think
What's the plan?
he brings some kind of... I'll get to it, don't worry. He brings some kind of Strix, which makes me think we really want to take a peek on what we have here.
Roger. Full speed.
So, what do we have? A Hollander, it is. Well, Hollanders don't fly, so... Here, I have some mines for you.
SRM
Hopefully
gone.
you never get in range to shoot your improved heavy ghost rifle on our mechs. But we'll have to be careful with this one, actually. He's very dangerous. Oh, actually it's the lamb. Our target is the lamb. So the
Damage is light.
Hollander is the second mech of the support lance. Yeah, that's bad. Well, it actually is artillery. It isn't.
Armor left and right here. Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit.
It isn't an
Took a heavy hit
improved
there.
heavy ghost, which is good for us. So it just means we'll have to close the distance to it quicker. There was someone from the ambushers who decided to shoot us instead of going for our friends. Yeah, this actually might be a tad too much for our
Got my
allies.
attention.
So, can you get a second turn in? Well, you can if we get the supercharger blown off. We don't want to.
Affirmative.
So Firestarter moves, You'll get in range next turn. Yeah, that Viper is tempting though.
Orders?
Not because I want this one, which I don't. So, if we just move regularly, we do have direct line of sight. But we have no sensors on him, so we probably have very bad hit chances. Well, it's not that bad.
Locked and loaded. Here it
We
comes.
actually hit both the ultra shots. He's back to having lost evasion. We got an Izula 2 on the table for going for the support. This is some crazy hit power they have there. You allies really need to get your game going, because otherwise you're just going to get trounced. So you better start focusing someone, or you're really out of the table. So we get in with the galleon. Hopefully next turn we can get out without trouble. If not, we're giving them a nice big target for them to shoot it. So they start on the Wolverine. Not my first choice. He's a primitive mech, but being primitive also means they probably can get rid of him quicker. So
Roger.
we got eyes on the archer, even if we don't have sensors. This means we're very much piling up.
Yes, Commander.
Sprint at this point wants to provide targets for them to shoot at, which is why we just want to get 7 evasion. I think it's Strix here. We'll see it now, actually. Only the lasers going, which reinforces my idea that this is a Strix mech. So we should really be careful here. Yeah. Supporting an ambusher forces are pretty much stuck with the allies, which means we're probably clear to deal with the supporting lands and the actual target in here. Okay, someone hit the sprint. I have no idea who, but it was on the front, probably last turn, the Phoenix Hawk. Sarbomba didn't shoot this turn, he probably had a gem. And let's see if our allies can start doing something with the Wolverine. Hamster always brings well, most of the times brings 6 mechs, so it's actually good that we have them as allies. Smirk wants to get rid of the stability problems. He couldn't get into range anyway. Hunter is beginning to get trounced. And here now we have a problem. Do you have? I can't remember which was your quirk, but I don't think we have. I don't really think we do have
No shooting.
Ace Pilot
Just
in
running.
you, so we just take a turn off. It's good once we get out of recoil. Dervish out of the table by an SRM explosion. And here, quite frankly, we just move.
Coordinates received.
because we still have the archer
Target acquired.
inside this way, and we want to pepper him.
Orders.
Fire starter. Fire starter. We probably can't get out of there. Some mines, 7 if we go this way, 11 if we go this one, but I'm actually more confident of next turn being able to get out of there. If we're getting like this, we actually might want to explore. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. We go into the mineral field, next turn we go and close range on the Sarbomba. Not that I'm not saying we're dealing with the archer this turn. I'm just saying I'm sending. What? We might actually deal with him this time. So this was an arrow. An arrow archer. Might actually be the clan arrow archer. Wolverine is open, but we have a problem, and that's one of the line holders overheated. Well, we got one part of an archer, probably, not hoping there'll be much more left of it. Some decent systems, firing systems on the table, so now we want to get through here. You don't want to get into the minefield, so like this. I'm not sure we do have the firepower to really leave everything in there if our allies don't start killing quick, because yeah, it actually looks they're out of the table quite quickly. So, can we get hate? No, we don't. So we just
As you wish.
go to see how's the Phoenix Slam doing. We provide something funny for him to shoot at. And yeah, this means the VTOL is going down. But so we can very much close on the Sarbomba.
Copy that.
We actually want to. Yeah, it's a Thampa.
Locked on target.
Fingerings. Hopefully he doesn't get fancy ideas now about shooting here on the gauntlet. Not the gauntlet, on the
Waiting
Whitworth.
for orders.
Whitworth can't get a clean shot, so
Roger.
he goes behind the mountain. And it should actually be time you dealt with this primitive Wolverine, you allies. Well, they dealt with the Dervish already, so 2-3 mechs is what I would expect them to deal with. The other ones, if we're not satisfied with what we got from dealing with the support lands and our target, the rest will probably mean we do have to get it. Well, he actually shot the Thampa,
Yes, ma'am.
but shot it to... Would we have a nice shot if we... No, not really. So we keep going this way. It means we're completely out from the supporters and the ambushes. turn we start focusing the Sarbomba. Hello, you beauty.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Some hits. Come on, you can do better. There is someone who turned tail and went for the archer. It's actually the raven, which in a sense is very good because it also means our allies are not dealing with the ACM. So all in all, quite decent if you ask me.
What's up, boss?
So the archer will keep going forward, and we shoot the Sarbomba because we want to deal with him next turn, actually.
Battle mech power-up detected.
One of our friends powered
Allied
up,
ice captain.
so 7 evasion is what we want. Even, yeah, like this we have vision and we help our friends go against the Hollander. Really? I can't hit you, you say? Well, this might actually be a decent hit chance if I get to see you. I don't, but it's still decent enough. So, yeah, we should have taken a cooldown turn, but I'm hoping we have enough firepower to deal with him. There's actually the gauntlet, which can go before he does. It's good. Raven now is fixed on the sprint. So, do we have? We do. It's from the mineral field, so it must be. It won't be the most accurate thing ever. But we'll do it anyway. No, we don't hit nothing at all. So, our freshly, well, they take this Whitworth really doesn't bring much. Archer gets shot with the thumper. Oh well, probably means we now have a better shot on him. So, do we want to take mineral or obstructed? Mineral looks good enough.
Roger that.
He really should be getting decent hit chance here. We open him on the other arm. And hopefully the archer is able to deal with him. Meanwhile, our allies keep fighting, losing battle on the 2 iron lances. I'm not very confident that they'll be able to do something. The Sarbomba is a 35 tonner, so we won't get much there. Oh, thank you very much. You destroyed
My armor's still solid.
your friend here. And you even got yourself into the mining. The line holders are just not able to just aren't able
Got it.
to deal with the heat, actually. So some hits on the back.
Gotcha.
We got the left torso destroyed, which probably means there's only one piece. Well, there's more than one piece of this armor on the table, but we don't have neither the XL nor the double heatsink.
Firing on target.
I think I will have to stop recording because drilling, the house repairs are just becoming more and more audible on my end, and I'm guessing on yours as well. So,
Got my attention.
problem is, I don't think I'll be able to get much more recording time. I do have to take my recording time, I reckon,
Awaiting orders.
because Christmas vacation is starting in 10 days for my daughter, so, and there'll be some 10 to 15 days in which I won't be able to record much. So,
Receiving you.
we really can't shoot a thing yet. No big surprises. We get direct line aside to him, not much going in the way of agencies, but we'll take them anyway. Let's see if he jumps or he moves. Well, that was the Raven just getting out of range. He doesn't see RV tool, he doesn't see the archer, so he just decided to join the main fight. And the lamb is actually now thinking if it wants to jump, if it wants to walk. Hopefully the AI works and he just stays put. No, he jumped. Goes on the fast starter, but he didn't hit much.
Waiting for orders.
So Archer, yeah, we're quite better going into the mineral field because we don't want to
Locking on target.
go nuts. I took off the M&Ms because we still don't have the ammunition to run this thing, and I'd very much get the remaining 3.5 alphas when we have a better range on the... Yeah, that's actually dangerous, isn't it? Very much. I don't want to get in like this, so we move a bit laterally. That's still 18%, it's mostly nothing, but what can we do? It's a lamb,
This isn't
so
going on my permanent record.
it's
is it?
going to be difficult. To get him anyway.
Commander?
Galleon. We'll get him to the mountain because we don't want to be in the minefield, and we'll just shoot with whatever chances he's got.
Systems recycling for another
Well, no
shot.
problem, witness. You did your best. And some moving around in the other side. Good hit on the Thunderbolt. Good hit there. If you could get the Thunderbolt down, I would be very grateful indeed.
Battletech power-ups detected.
So, Paradise is in a good spot right now, so we don't have to move him. He's just there, providing sensors for us. Fire starter. This will probably result in a death from above try from the lamb, but
Copy that.
oh well, some hits on the leg.
Orders. Copy that.
Even Artemis doesn't give us much here. It's still better than Inferno at the moment though, so we still use it. Yeah, get going on him, please. So, either the Raven or... yeah, I think it's the... no, it was the Raven, indeed. We should really take a look at where this thing is going, because we might get a backstabber soon enough. But now it's the Lamb. Just let's see what does he do. My guess is he tries to hit the Whitworth after jumping, but you never know. He might get crazy. I've noticed quite a few more attempts to do death from above from the air lately.
Receiving you.
Okay, we get down here. We still want to have a decent chance, but if we hit you by chance, you are about to become unstable. So we still keep you here until the archer has gone. This line holder is probably about to go, but I think that was the Thunderbolt. I'll just go and take a look. Probably was. So please, Comstar friends, now is your chance. Do focus him. How much by here? And we don't see
Bye.
the Raven. Well, we want him to get unstable, and this might very well be our chance. So, Maniga, please hit enough. Yeah, she has. So, it's unstable. Thunderbolt.
Good to go.
Can we get in your back? No. But what can we do? Just get him and shoot you to smithereens.
All weapons are go.
All we want with him right now is just to... some friendly firing going. He shut down again. Oh well. More shooting. It was just a Whitworth though, so not much going on.
Yes, Commander.
And finally, the sprint moves to 6 evasion because we want to keep having the Beagle and the C3 actually playing for us. So yeah, it's the 5-star turn. Hopefully, if we engage with the supercharger, we have enough range to start kicking him.
Orders.
We'll see. We might. We do. So, in we go. Leg very much open, only 42 to go, 26 to go, 2 to go. So, he's about to fall,
Critical. Ready for orders.
and it might well be
Heading out.
the Whitworth who does it. Yeah, we got him legged, we got him on the ground, we got him with an engine crit. So, and back to turn 10, which probably means the archer, between the archer and the galleon, we might as well doing?
How might I help?
Yeah, you're good here. You've already helped. You're providing sensors. That's what you do. Hunter, friendly hunter, out of the table. That primitive Wolverine keeps doing some work. Oh well.
I'm going.
So, only one shot. Or do we shoot both? We do shoot both. We still have 10 ammo.
Locked on target.
We only hit once though. We got him on the right torso. And can you please blow him up already? No, but you're going to blow yourself up if you're not
Waiting for
careful.
orders.
So, yeah, you just move for 3 if you can get it, otherwise you just move for 2. Yeah, 3 is good. And we keep trying to hit
Right,
this leg.
Commander.
We even miss completely on a 75% shot. Oh well. Right arm destroyed, left torso destroyed. They're actually getting somewhere now.
Reseating you.
Just move laterally with the archer. And all this splash probably means we just get some random crits, but whatever. Brings a gyro defense to the table.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, that's just you moving
Of
around.
course.
Hopefully when the lamb gets up, it just goes for the galleon. Drilson goes for the other Centurion. And if they
Battletech power-up
get
detected.
the Thunderbolt out, it probably means we're just moving out. Well, we even got more pieces on the table now. So yeah, I think we're actually bailing out after we down the lamp. We leave our allies to their luck. Even though we still have that Viper on the table, it's just one part we need to bring the whole mech.
Battletech power-up
Our
detected.
target is making a break for it.
Okay, he might as well try, but where's his evac? In the other zone, so no, not much going for him there. Can we get in range to kick? We can. We want the pulses in more than anything. So let's see. Just the pulses actually.
To hell with
Let's
the
see if we hit the other leg. We actually miss, so it's now just crits. He's unsteady,
Battletech power-up detected.
but it actually... Ah no, he's turn, so it means we got quite a bit of time to deal with him. Viper hasn't actually received a shot at all.
Standing by.
He's fresh, so there's no use in staying here. We will run because we want to get on point with everything. That's it. Okay,
One less target.
where's our evac? Well, it's in the middle, in the thick of the battle. So we'll actually have to deal with some things before getting out from here. Well, we get
On
going.
my way. Double time.
There's no point in complaining. We just hope. Well, this Thunderbolt is pretty much out of the table as well.
Good to go.
We got the
Sprinting.
I'll get to it. The primitive weathering is also out of the table. Hopefully
Yeah, Commander.
someone is
On my
able
way.
to
Double time.
just deal with what's left of the roughneck. We mop something up as we're getting out, but I don't think we're staying for the whole fight. We've got Drillson coming towards us. It's
What's the
good.
plan?
If they keep coming one by one, we might have
I'll be there before you know.
we might have better chances of just get them out. So and yeah, Thunderbolt is still pretty much hitting up.
Got my attention.
So, oh, you're unstable. We've got the.
Aye, aye.
I'll get to it. So we've got the resolve, so we might as well get out of instability and get going, because we need to get there
Reporting.
before they blow our allies.
Moving lightning fast.
Well, we don't have necessarily. We don't have to get there before they're blown, but it would be good because it would mean we would create a pincer move. Viper will probably. Well, it focuses the Centurion, which is good because it means the shutdown line holder will actually have some time to get back online. Oh, that was good. Yeah, you should bail out, man. And this hunch is doing nothing at all.
Receiving you.
Oh well,
On the move. Full speed.
not much use in shooting stuff right now, not at 6% anyway. Wait until we're in range. Yeah, line holder is pretty much being destroyed, but well, no, not really. I thought you were in worse shape
Commander.
than you are.
Double time.
So, Galleon reached our backline, which has become front line now as we're going backwards. Come on, you want to just bail out from them, man?
Talk to me.
Supercharge a turn because we really need to get going in here.
Roger that.
I don't think we bring TSM on the first starter, so no use
What's
in
the plan?
shooting anything at all. You're good here. We don't want
Roger that.
the
Standing
strict
by.
tank to get ideas. Centurion should really start dealing with the Viper because Vipers are accurate.
Waiting for orders.
He's getting pretty much beaten up.
Going full throttle.
Get closer. I still have 6 shots on the Ultra.
Orders.
So, Whitworth starts going down the mountain. We see the Drillson.
Battletech power up detected.
You could have hit this one. You're really good. Drillson turn. Well,
Yes,
it saw us, but it's already gone, so it's time. Oh, we're actually out of the map. That's why we weren't able to just scroll with the mouse. Okay, our Centurion got rid of the Roughneck, but he did stun and shoot turn, which probably means there's not much. That doesn't bring good things for his longevity. We do actually have very good hit chances on the Viper. Might as well use them. It's only 7 LRMs, but what can you do?
Waiting for orders.
Galleon, yeah, starts going down the mountain. Next turn, we're in range to hit the Drillson.
Battletech power up detected.
Reporting.
So, what do we want to do with the sprint? It stays here. It's the Raven and the Viper's turn. Viper keeps going, the Centurion actually missed. And the Raven moved very little,
Got my attention.
which is actually very good for us. So you keep going because we need
Moving
to
as fast as I can.
get to the evac anyway. Line holder will probably just overhit again, and this time he's pretty much done after getting focused by everyone. We want to get up probably,
I am the wind.
if we can use the height advantage over the Drillson. Okay, you are also overhitting madly. So it's only the Centurion who's doing something on the other side. We want to wait for the Drillson to move, because you might have a shot. And yeah, that Whitworth is just plain
Waiting for
useless.
orders.
And depending, we don't. Well, we actually do have a chance here. But I'd much rather deal
Orders?
with the Drillson now, so we wait. Give the Drillson its turn. They're focusing the Zula now, which means they probably are going to
Commander?
get backstabbed later, but what can we do? 5 evasion should be decent enough for the Galleon. So, lots of streaks here, but I think they're mostly SRM2 streaks. I could be wrong, but yeah, the Zula destroyed, well, got the leg exposed from one of the closed down line holders. Shut down, sorry. And yeah, the Drillson just runs because it's a hover tank. So this was a pulse. And we actually, well, we do have a direct line of sight, but I'm just guessing it'll be much better to go for the Viper, and it is indeed. We hopefully open him up.
Yes, Commander.
We did. So we might actually,
Let's go.
I don't think we're getting in range,
Awaiting orders.
but whatever. You want to just scoot to the
Have no doubt it will be
laterally,
done.
Talk to me.
So, we'll never get on range. Well, we do have a fail change on the DNI, so we might as well shut it off. I really should have thought about it earlier, but we keep closing because we do have work to do here. They still have to shut down line holders, so they should keep punching at them. But he actually jumped in a way.
Aye, aye.
Which means we don't get
Understood. Moving fast.
to shoot his back right now. So quite an intelligent jump from the Viper.
Battletech power-up detected.
Drilson gets in, didn't make much. I take the damage. It's if it means we can finally get rid of you. We get
Double
in.
time.
Keep shooting your back because we actually hit you on the back last time. Hunchy moves a bit back, shoots the Centurion.
I'm your spaniel.
Gauntlet actually
Double
has
time.
a
Let's
frontal
go.
shot here, but only on a 25%, so not very much. Izul out of the table, which means we only got 4 left. Hunchy, Viper, Raven, and the Drillson. We do have a back shot on the Hunchy. We'll be getting to that later,
Going full throttle.
but it's time for us to get going on the... It's only some we have here, so we might as well shoot like this. We get going on the Drillson,
You have orders?
and you get back here.
Yes, Commander.
No, don't shoot the Viper. Well, he's unstable actually, so it wasn't that silly a move. That was the Raven, which is exposing his back right now. Viper also moves but protects its back actually.
Orders.
So we keep closing in
Confirmed.
with the 5-starter. They're just doing good work with the 4X.
Yes, Commander.
I'm actually surprised. That's a better chance. Hopefully we don't hit neither our flyer nor our tank.
Engaging target.
We hit ones even. Hunchy keeps shooting the Centurion.
Waiting for orders.
So, which is your weakened side? Well, we just can't... Whoa, sorry about that. Oh, we actually can get on your weak side. So, hopefully this is you out of the table, mostly.
Reporting critical hit.
Whitworth tries to get on the Raven. He should have focused the Hunchy, is my guess. So, what do we have for back shots here? Very good shots all round, but even better
Full speed. No target.
on this thing. Are you already out of the table? So 7 here. We're on round 14. So it means we still have the tank, and the tank should be enough. So
Engaging with target.
we shoot the last MRMs and some LRMs
I'm out of
towards the
short-range
Viper.
missiles. You have orders?
Oh, come on. No, we still have the... We still have
Have
the
no
tank.
doubt it will be done.
Witness, it's down to you. That was good
Waiting for
damage. Yeah,
Coordinates received.
we go up here. We shoot his side. We hopefully get him out of the table.
Enemy
And now it's a matter of just dealing with the Viper. Well, most likely deal with everything there. We keep pushing, pushing, pushing.
reporting.
Do we want to... Well, it might actually be a thing to push
Full
here.
speed ahead.
Might draw the Viper
Standing
out.
I copy.
I think we can get on water from this side. So that was the Whitworth, I'm guessing. Shooting... No, that was just a line holder trying to get cooler, but he can't. That's very good damage on the Hanshin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he exposed his back
Commander?
to us. He exposed his back to us again.
Going full throttle.
So, in we go.
Target lock on enemy's rear.
Yeah. Our Centurion is open on the torso, but its LBX is doing a wonderful, wonderful job. That's a bit of a stretch, but we'll try it.
This one in the back.
Why I'm shooting just once? Because we don't have the ammo any longer. He gets peppered, he gets a bit hitten up. This is good for stress, so... Sorry.
Commander?
Galleon tries to close, but he can't. Let's see.
What's the plan?
You're good here.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Would you just... Oh, come on. You just have to take a turn to... Is it worth blowing the supercharger? Not really. Okay, let's see, we have one lucky hit to the back.
Roger.
Hit once, but on an arm, sadly. Let's see who goes now.
I'm here.
Gauntlet can go again, but we're still not in range for the max shots, so this time shoot twice and we hit. He's on the ground.
Reporting critical hit.
He isn't, but it's even better for us because I remember you people, we only need one part of this thing, so even a complete blowover just gives us the part we need, and we even got 3 parts on the table. So plan tech for us. Yay!
How might I help?
And at this stage, with only 2 mechs left on the offer, it'll probably just be quicker
What's up, boss?
to shoot them to smithereens than to deal
Full speed.
with the... Oh, sorry, I just wanted Sam, because we do have quite a hitchens on his back. We've got him open.
Good to go.
I'll actually be better just trying to deal with the Raven and the Haunchy than to traverse this patch of water with our mechs. Haunchy got hit on the head. LBX doing excellent work here. This Centurion was actually the rock
Orders.
in here. If it weren't for him, our friends wouldn't have survived,
Moving as fast as I
because the line holders have done nothing at all.
Yes, Commander.
But nothing at all. They've just been completely overheating.
Commander.
Whitworth doesn't
No
get in
shooting, just
range. Gauntlet can actually get a back shot from here. We only shoot once because we only have one ammunition
Targeting enemy push.
anyway, and we hit the Raven with the stray, which is good.
DC-10 ammo depleted.
And now it's mostly our archer,
Reporting.
because the rest of our mechs really don't have
Throttle down.
much
Moving
left.
out.
But yeah, as we've seen, well, we lucked out and got support here. If we hadn't had Alice, this might actually have been a lot hairier than it's been.
Understood. Moving fast.
So we got a back shot here, but you're open, and we also have a back shot on you. We're only shooting 5 times here, so might as well launch the 4 remaining standard ammo
Here armor it is.
in the hope. No, we don't hit the open
I'm out of LRM.
zone. Oh well. More shutting down.
Waiting for orders.
Galleon. Come on. On
Here
a
it
22%. No, we don't hit, obviously.
Systems recycling for another
Does the
shot.
Haunchy turn to faces, or does he stay focused on the opposition? It does. Just hits the line holder, which is about to blow
Got
up
my attention.
anyway. So, if I start a turn, it actually
Confirm.
gets on the back of the Raven.
Affirmative.
We open him up. No crits though.
Yes, Commander.
You're good here.
Aye, aye.
Whitworth can't get a back shot on the Raven, but still gets quite decent hit chances, and the Raven is hot as hell, so we might as well
Target's
launch
taking a critical hit.
Inferno missiles. It goes for the Galleon, which is most excellent. It
That hit hard.
close. It shuts down because it can't deal with the hit. And at this stage, we try and focus. Well, no matter what we do, I do actually have a tack
On the
shot
way.
on the head
Double
here.
time. Taking the shot.
Battle mech power up detected.
Haunchy gets to go before us, but it's too focused on the Centurion. So in we go.
Sprinting.
We still don't have hit chances on the other side, so we'll just pepper. Oh,
Critical hit, Commander. You have orders?
well,
As you wish.
I do, but you don't have weapons, my friend. So Hunchy finally opens the hunchback.
Commander?
The archer is going to take a while to get into range, so we might as well try. Well, we keep going.
Let's go.
We might hit the back anyway. We hit the back, the open side of the attack. Medium explosives are starting to get destroyed. This isn't good. I really wanted them, but what can we do?
Copy that.
Let's see where we at here. 55 is good enough.
Confirm.
3-4 hits on its
Standing
back.
by.
This should be extreme range, but we still want it.
Copy that.
Some more hits.
Scored a critical hit.
He's
Awaiting
panicked.
orders.
Yeah, we don't care. Come on, punch out now. It'd be very
Good to go.
nice.
Moving fast.
Be a very nice final here. To have you punch out.
Affirmative.
You
Critical
want
hit,
the
Commander.
proto. Do punch out, don't get destroyed.
Battletech power up detected.
Ah. Okay, proto still on the table. Some protos also. Hopefully. No! Engine destruction. We haven't had much luck.
On the move. Full speed.
Oh well, it
Taking
happens.
a shot.
It can happen.
Target's taking a critical hit. Orders?
We don't have to hit the skills yet to do this, so it's
Firing on target.
only natural
What's the plan?
that we get. Oh, I don't want to. Probably is already over. Yeah. Raven gets some crits.
How might I help?
Well, we get to move the
Be there in a
sprint.
jiff.
Orders.
And quite frankly, we just get the fire starter to deal with what's left.
Right, another target.
He got out before we destroyed the thing. Quite intelligent, actually. 3 pieces left on the table. Let's see what we have on for loot, because this will be... This could have been a very good one. I'm afraid we're only getting scraps and parts here. But well, we've established we can deal with a 2.5 assassination with our mechs, which is a good thing to know. So, one part of the archer, thank you very much. One part of the Viper, thank you very much. Let's see if there's any good picks for systems. We got a common console, but we really don't have the means to put it into any mech. Clan End on the table, which is a good thing to remember. Clan Pharaoh as well, but we have some still. So 2 Protoss, which might actually be a thing. As crazy as it sounds. Well, let's see how many haunchy pods. Just one. I don't think we're getting a haunchy just from taking one. But on the long run we might want to get one. So just to loot, because I'm very much thinking we won't be doing much. Taking 2 parts of the Viper because we're seeming to find a lot of them. So 1 part of the Archer, 1 part of the Dervish, 1 part of the Hollander, the not Turkina, sorry, the Sarbomba, 1 part of the Hanchi, 2 parts of the Raven, 2 parts of the Viper, 1 medium exposed, which is a good thing to have. Thumper, we can sell. Thunderbolt, it's only 1 Thunderbolt. Well, we might actually keep, it's only a ton, it's a 1 shot. Okay, 175 we sell, 200 we sell, Hitsing double we keep, the sensors we sell, the standard fusion, the structure, and the heavy ammo, the heavy rifle ammo we sell. So, well, at least we got a Viper, and we might actually be able to get some clan tech out of there. But I'll have to carefully look before bringing it up, which is the variant we want. We've got the F, obviously, as is the one we just got, but I think we've got 2 more variants on the table. We very much want to look at them to know which one is bringing the better potential salvage to, well, the better potential systems for us. So 4 days repairs to go, and without further ado, we just call it a day, and thank you very much for watching. See you next time.